Well, this is not just a rumor, this is a geopolitical earthquake because suddenly the question is no longer if the US might strike Iran, but whether Iran can actually stop it. And now one name has entered the picture: Vladimir Putin. The claim shaking Washington right now: Russia is accused of arming Iran with S 400 air defense systems, missiles designed to shoot down aircrafts, drones, and incoming threats. You're watching Times XP. My name is Riddhi Atri, and if this is true, this changes everything because these systems are built to challenge America's most advanced weapons. Set the scene here: early 2026, the Middle East on the edge. A massive US aircraft carrier group is moving closer: USS Abraham Lincoln. Donald Trump is openly warning Tehran. Iran is responding with threats of painful retaliation. Diplomacy is whispering, the military is shouting. Then comes the bigger question: if the US launches a full scale strike, can Iran defend its skies? Can it stop the US missiles? Or will history repeat itself? Well, to understand this, we need to go back. Flashback: 12-day war. Do you remember June 2025? This was Iran's nightmare. Israel, backed by the US, struck first. Targets were precise, timing was brutal. Within 24 hours, Iran lost dozens of air defense systems. Missile launchers destroyed. Radar blinked, protective shields rippled across Iran's airspace. It was exposed. Well, the humiliation, it was clear. Tehran realized something terrifying here. If defenses were outdated, its shield had holes, and its enemies knew exactly where to strike, and that moment changed Iran's strategy forever. Then enters S 400. This is not an ordinary weapon, right? The S 400 is designed to track multiple targets at once, hit threats from long distances, create a layered defense wall. Now, for Iran, this is not just hardware. This is confidence. Russia really matters here. Russia and Iran, they are no longer casual partners. In fact, they share the sanctions pressure, opposition to the US dominance, strategic interest from Ukraine to the Middle East. Helping Iran sends a message here, not just to Washington, but to the rest of the world. In fact, Trump is very angry. From Washington's perspective, this looks like escalation. If Iran strengthens its defenses, US military plans become more complex. Any strike becomes riskier, deterrence becomes harder. This is not just about one weapon system. This is about who controls the rules of the game. But here's the reality check, ladies and gentlemen. Even powerful air defenses are not magical shield. They need perfect coordination, they need skilled operators, and they need time to integrate. And against the stealth aircraft and saturation attack, even the best systems can be overwhelmed. So, the S 400 does not make Iran untouchable though, but it actually does make the war more dangerous. Though, let me tell you, Iran does not want war, but it cannot afford war. It wants deterrence, it wants negotiating power, protection from sudden strikes here. Advanced defenses give Tehran some kind of leverage, even without firing a single shot. But for the rest of the world, this is no longer just the US versus Iran. It is about Russia stepping into the Middle East equation, America testing its own red lines, and the region balancing on the edge of miscalculation. One radar signal, one wrong launch, one misunderstanding, and everything explodes. So in the end, this isn't World War yet, but it is pre-war positioning. Iran is rebuilding its shields. Russia is testing US patience, and Trump is weighing force. The next move won't come with warnings, definitely. And when it does, the world will feel it.